on. And I can see that the truth hitting these vagabonds right here on BitTruth. You can tell they create all these fucking accounts to make bad comments on my channel. Yes, thank you. And now I see the truth really getting to you. Of course, you're going to keep getting it. We going to get into this bullshit right here with these so-called Asian migrants crossing the border. The Rio Grande, basically the same place right there in Mexico. Everybody coming to here. We go check this right here and see if it's bullshit they're giving the masses. 100%. Let it run. We go talk about it.
The makeshift camp is now home to...
Take a look at this right here, people, on the freeway. They show you this from far. Because in real life, this ain't not happening. This is not happening. This is bullshit for the dumb masses, and you're not gonna get it. But we go break it down and show you. Make
thousands
it run.
of people, migrants, mostly Haitian, aiming to start a new life in the U.S.
You hear what they just say, people? Migrants, mostly Asian. There's no way, people. How would the Asian get right here? Under the Rio Grande, the Mexico border? The Mexico-American border? No way, people. How would these Asian people get right here? It don't make no sense, people. It is a hoax. You can tell me that Haiti is right there next to Miami, where these people can swim their way across and they end up all the way in the damn Gulf? This is bullshit, people. Wake your ass up. How the fuck did they get here? Wow.
Conditions to be processed by
Take a look at this shit right here, people. This is bullshit right here. Let's go back. All of these is tents that they're putting up right here. Wow, this is bullshit for the dumb people.
Processed by border agents. A surge so overwhelming, the Biden administration announced a new plan to swiftly deport those who do not qualify for asylum.
What do you mean qualify? Nobody come to the border right there qualify for shit. What you not get, people? This is a hoax. What do you mean qualify? This is a hoax right here, people. The Asian people could never come right here. How did they get this far? They swim all the way here to Mexico to come across the Mexico border at the Americans right there? No, people. No way. It's real. Wake your ass up.
Around the clock to expeditiously move migrants out of the heat elements and from underneath this bridge
it's bullshit.
to our processing facilities in order to quickly process.
Processing facility. You believe they can process all that people that they just show you? It is garbage, people. Even kids there. Women and kids. How the hell they get that far, people? It is a hoax.
And remove individuals from the United States consistent with our laws and our policies.
Flights have been arranged to speed up deportations within
Look
a
at this shit right
72-hour
here, people. You believe this is how they deport people? What kind of plane is this? Wow, this is garbage.
period.
Wow, look at this shit. 24 for your number 6. But pay attention what they're telling you right here in Port-au-Prince. Watch this.
The temporary pause the U.S. had placed on sending asylum seekers back to Haiti following a deadly earthquake last month. The country is also increasingly...
They say it's because of the earthquake why they're running away and they end up at the Mexico-American border. That's impossible, people. Almost impossible. As you could see them right here working so-called with the backpack on the back. What kind of shit is this? The same way they show you them running across the border with the backpack on. It is trash.
Unstable after the assassination of President Jovenel Moïse. I don't want to be deported. If I am deported now, I'll die in Haiti. Says
Why? Why you gonna die in Haiti? This bullshit, made up shit for the people. As you could see, diamond fencing right there for Freemasonry.
Alex Rosary, a 36-year-old Haitian migrant.
Of course, he 36 right on the money for the mark of the beast.
He doesn't want to return because he says there is no security. There are bandits and civil war.
It is bullshit,
In recent months, the U.S. has experienced a record-breaking increase in asylum seekers, overwhelming an already stressed immigration system.
And I already told you, people, it's because it's the end of times. That's why they're giving you all of this. I already told you they give the COVID virus and the so-called vaccine and everything, leading you up to the end of times. That's the reason why they're doing this right here. Eruption all over the world. Watch if you think I'm playing.
If you are listening, we need you to tell every single country out there that this border is closed.
Wow. I'm going to ask you a question, people. You think the 80 people wouldn't know about the so-called corruption that's going on at that border already? With the Mexican migrants and all of these so-called people? Tell me that the 80 people didn't hear about that. They're just dumb enough to go through the same route. doing the same thing as the peoples that they claim was locked up, with kids locked up and all of this shit that they got going on in the election, and you still, the Asian people still don't know about that? They still take that route even though it's way out of their reach? Come on, people, this is trash.
President is
You
being
see the eagle? The president is a faker, 100%. And all of them is a part of this show right here, occupying your mind.
criticized by members of his own party for the deportation decision. Democratic
at
Congresswoman
them,
Ilhan
all
Omar
fakers.
called it completely inhumane, writing Haitians are experiencing a crisis after crisis
Yes,
and
this
deserve
is how they do it, people. This is how they put certain things to your eyes. Like how they tell you they bring all those so-called refugees from Afghanistan, giving them job at Amazon and everything. What you think, people, they process them that fast? They go through all the paperwork and everything. Get out of here. The whole thing is a sham. Pandemic entertainment.
Passion.
Bam.
The White House has vowed to tackle the root causes of migration, but that process does not move quickly, and so far it has done little to change what's happening at the southern border.
It's just a hoax, people. This is what they're giving you at the same border. It don't matter who it is. Guatemalans, it don't matter who it is. Mexicans and no Asian. What you think, people? Move.
We are joined now by Democratic Congressman
Course,
Henry
all
Cuellar.
politics, people. Every fucking thing is politics. Democrat, Republican, every damn thing. Wow, this is a joke, people. You're still buying it.
Of Texas, whose district includes a long stretch along the southern border. Congressman Cuellar, thanks so much for coming back on the show.
Thank you so much.
Smile.
So first, I want to just get your reaction to these images
Watch
that
this
we've
right
been
here.
seeing of Border Patrol agents on
Look
horseback
at this right here, people. All these people come all the way from Haiti, come right here, people. Where did these people come from? This is just a show for the dumb people.
migrants on the Rio Grande.
Look at
The
this
White
right
House
here.
has called these
Look at
images horrific,
What
and
is this,
Customs and
people?
Border
Just a
Protection
show.
says that they are investigating the circumstances.
Wow. How would the people from Haiti know their route around here, people? Know their way around this? How did they know this route? This don't make no sense. With no Mexican there, it's just them. It is bullshit, people. Wake your ass up. Set
What's
up
your
for the dumb
reaction to these
people.
images?
Well, keep in mind that the Border Patrol has had folks using horses.
You see?
Border Patrol does not have whips or lassos. I think some of the images we saw were the reins of that are used on the horse. And again, if there was a problem, yes, it
Just
should be
fake it.
investigated. But just keep in mind that the horses have
Look
been
at
used
this
by
right here, people. You see him? He wheeling a lasso right there because what? It's in Texas. That's how they do it, people. Even though in real Texas, they don't really do this. But of course, they're putting on a show for the dumb masses. 100% bullshit.
Border Patrol for
Look
many
at this
years.
right here. They're
Regardless
in
of the
water.
outcome of this particular
Look at this right
investigation,
here,
is the use
people.
of horseback patrol.
Wow, what
of
is
the
this
outcome?
they're doing? What would they? They don't want on guns. They have ropes. Get out of here, people. You think you can stop people from coming in? If this the case right here, 4 men and a horse. Come on, people. This is bullshit.
This particular investigation
Get out
is
of
the use
here.
of horseback patrols
It's
appropriate.
bullshit. Go back.
Regardless
Go
of the
back. I'm
outcome
gonna
of this
show you
particular
something. Look at this guy right here. What number is he in? You know he's in a jersey that's a 2-3 for Freemasonry. That's what you need to understand. Of course. Wow. Bam.
investigation is the use of horseback patrols appropriate in
It's
controlling
bullshit, the whole
migrants,
thing.
or should that be stopped? I know you said that they've been used for years.
Used
The
for years.
optics, though, even though
Bullshit.
they don't potentially have whips or lassos, it seems that they were
Yes,
used.
they do have the ropes. I see the rope. What you mean? What was he wheeling? What was the horseman wheeling? Get the fuck out of here. It's bullshit. Typical shit they show you about Texas. Nothing different.
Using perhaps those reins in that way. Is that disconcerting for you?
Well, certainly, look, we want to make sure that every migrant is treated with respect and dignity. I'm sure Border Patrol is going to take a look at what steps should be taken on that.
They ain't gonna take no look on nothing. They're just playing with the dumb fools. It's entertainment.
Horseback horses for, again, patrolling the border because of the terrain
Look
that
at
they
this
have.
shit right here, people. Look at
this is
this shit right here, people. If this is not a fucking show, nothing is. I told you they can't fool me. All you have to do is open your eyes. You come over here mad at every fucking thing I do. You don't have no fucking brain. That's all the problem with you.
first time we've
Y'all
seen
got
something
no
like
brain.
this. And
Pay
keep in
attention.
mind,
This is just a show
we're
right
seeing
here.
thousands of individuals
Take a look
coming
at this
in, and
right
Border
here. They
Patrol
got plastic bags in their hand. They're coming all the way from Haiti. They must have swim. Because I told you, the Caribbean Sea, that's where the Haiti at. how the fuck they end up in the Gulf. The people just stupid, man.
Some individuals are
Look
coming
at this
in
with a
and
bag,
Border
with a
Patrol,
plastic bag.
What are they supposed to do?
And
Just
every fucking footage they show you the same damn shit. Every news station show you.
let people come
Same
in.
thing.
Their job is to patrol the border, but again, making sure that we treat people with that respect
It's
and dignity.
bullshit.
You've
Bullshit.
been critical of the Biden administration's handling of migrants arriving at the border since the start of the year. Do you think that they missed warning
And I
signs?
already told you this is how they do it, people. Yes, they was praising the Biden, tell you he's a savior. And as soon as they put him in, bam, all of a sudden it's all criticism coming from the same people who was praising him and making him a savior, coming to save everything that Donald Trump so-called go wrong with. You see that? I told you the world is a fucking stage.
This latest surge on these Haitian migrants, and could they have done
Haitian
more to prepare
migrants.
agents in the Del
See
Rio
it?
area?
Bullshit, people.
Absolutely, they've lost the. They haven't seen some of the.
I'm gonna ask you a question. You remember when it was Trump so-called building the wall in Mexico? You remember what kind of show they give you at that point? The migrant caravan with all these people walking miles and miles, 3,000 something miles. They walking, foot it, walk it, all the way to the Mexico-American border to come across. And where was that? Where was the people? Where they at now? The migrant caravan just disappear. Then all of a sudden when election come, you see another big batch again. People crowding up to get in America. All bullshit for the dumb masses. Entertainment for your damn mind. You're buying it or you been entertained.
Warning signs. Some of them came up in December 11th because I remember I talked to one of the transition teams about this. These warning signs have been in for a long time. And of course, lately, those warning signs have been coming
right
in.
here, people.
If we have
This
intel that
bullshit. And if you notice all these cars lined up right there, just a fucking event because these people drive here. That's what you need to know. Whoever these people is, I don't know where they get the footage from. It can come from anywhere. You don't see no signs, nothing to show you exactly where this place at. Do you understand? So you don't know where it's at. The cars that park up right there fit it. That all these people down here on foot. That's all it is. Why would all these cars park up right here, people? Why? What it is? Where is these people that own these cars? That's them right here. They're playing with the dumb people on earth.
large numbers of people from Haiti that are either
Bullshit.
flying in from Cuba, Ecuador, or wherever they're coming in.
No, Cuba and Ecuador. Why would they come all the way from Cuba? The same Caribbean Sea? Wow, I told you people, I'm not playing. You can literally swim from there, from Haiti or Cuba to America. It's no lie. You can literally take a little canoe and come all the way across. It's not that far. But from Haiti or Cuba to go to Mexico, now that's far right there, people. How did they get there? That make no sense at all. If you check the map right now, when you get a chance, check the map and see where Cuba at from Mexico or Haiti. Wow, why would they go so far to come to America? And I told you already, the 80 people, if they come into America, the first place they're going to go is Miami. They're going to go to Florida. What's wrong with you? That's where all their family at. That's where all the people at in Haiti. Why would they want to come to Texas? Why would they want to go to Mexico? It is bullshit. 100%.
As well as tours and then asking for asylums, and we see large
bullshit.
numbers. Yes, that should have told us that we have
Bullshit.
to.
All of these party, why they bring them there, people? Why? Because it is a show. You entertaining these people under the bridge right here, so you give them porta parties? Told you it's a hoax, people. The whole thing is a show. Like I don't tell you, they line up over there, line up all over the place for the show. Nobody know what it's for.
Prepared, and we got to work with Mexico because if we play defense on the 1 yard line, then we're going to continue
Look at
seeing
this shit right here, people. The only thing they can show you is all these people walking across this water right here. It's not real. Where is they coming from? They walk all the way from Haiti to Mexico? Get out of here, people.
like we're seeing right now.
Look at this shit. It's
You've
just a
also
hoax.
argued that the Biden administration has contributed to the perception that the border is open and that they haven't been responsive to border officials and communities warning about.
Yeah, so Biden tell them that the border is open.
migrant surges. So in your view, what should they be doing differently? I know you just mentioned playing defense on the 1 yard line. How could they be more effective?
Wow, they're
Well,
just
look,
playing
first of all, you have to follow the law. The law says that, let's take people from Haiti. Does it grant somebody asylum because a president got assassinated?
No, people, it's bullshit. It's 100% bullshit. They're the same one who killed that fucking president. The same America troops. Yes, America mercenary go and assassinate him because that's what the world government tell them to do. Take him out because he won't follow the guidelines and take the COVID-19 vaccine. That's why he did. That's why he died. That's all it is. Nothing else to it. Bam on.
An earthquake or you have violence?
Yes,
no,
and they shake them up. I already told you, earthquake is not real natural shit. It's them do it. They explode something on the ground. That's what they do, people. There ain't such thing as no tectonic plates. Why the fuck you can't see it? If you're one of them dumb motherfuckers who believe in tectonic plate shift cause earthquake, tell them to show you. Tell them to show you the fucking tectonic plates that shift to cause an earthquake. They can't show you because it is bullshit and they know people dumb and they will buy it.
Doesn't cover that. So you allow the people in that are supposed to come in under the asylum law. But
Get
the
out of
folks
here,
are not
asylum
allowed
law.
in, then you have to
Look
send
at
it
this
back.
shit right here, people. It's just a show for the dumb masses. You're not getting it. Watch them. They're playing with the dumb people. One eye symbol right there with the shoe is just a show. The same thing they give you in the migrant caravan. It is a hoax.
That's what the law calls it. You know, when people say I'm critical of the administration, I'm not. All I'm saying is you cannot just
Look
listen.
at this shit right here, people. They make sure they show you these images. And this guy looking dead on at the camera. Where you going with the kids? Swimming to water, holding on to a rope. This is trash for the dumb people. 100% in, people. What is this they're showing you? How did they get here with these crates? They never travel on a plane. How the fuck they get to Mexico with these garbage bags? How did they do it? Nobody can tell me because it is bullshit. What, they bum a ride to get here? All the way from 80 with trash bag? Okay, all right. Dumb on
To
then.
the immigration activists, you got to listen to the border communities.
Bullshit.
The border communities. And
Nothing
I can
real.
tell you right now that the
Absolutely
border communities,
nothing
the
is
people
real.
I represent, are frustrated because they see a border that's open. For anybody that
see?
says that the border's closed,
That's a
then
bullshit, people. They've been giving you this bullshit forever. Nobody see it in the world that border is open. They see nothing but drama. They tell you kids get separated from their parents, locked in a cage. All of this bullshit they give you. Why would you think it's open? Move.
The president, as you know, Cecilia, also answering a question today
Watch
about the
this
growing
again.
concern at the U.S. border
Look
in
at them
Texas
people.
and the Department of Homeland
Just look good. Don't just take flashes, because that's all they're showing you. Look at that ass and the fucking man and the bullshit they got right here and see if it's real. It's just a hoax. Just take a look and see what they're doing. It is bullshit.
Security is now
Look
launching
at
an
this shit right here.
investigation
Man
into
with
those
a bag.
disturbing images of some border
Wow.
agents on horseback.
This is
images the
bullshit
White House
right here,
called
people.
horrific. Tonight, the response
Wow.
from the union representing those agents and ABC's Kenneth
Look
Moton
at this shit right here. Go back. Watch this right here, people. What does he got in the hand in these blue bags? This is bullshit right here. Blue plastic bag tie up. And he coming all the way from 80. And this is Mexico and America border right here. No, people. It's
and
not
ABC's Kenneth
real.
Moton, now from Texas.
Look at this.
Tonight, as federal authorities work to
Star
ramp
on
up
the
mass
plane.
deportations, the Biden administration struggling to contain the surge on the
Bullshit.
Texas border. Roughly 8,000 men, women, and children, mostly Haitian, encampments under that Del Rio Bridge.
This is
Thousands
bullshit,
have already
people.
been sent back to their home.
Wow, people. Why did they let them stake out right here? Why would they do this? How would they get these camps? Where they get these tents from? This is bullshit right here. They carry all those potty with them and these tents. Wow, okay
Thousands
then.
have already been sent
Look at the fucking freeway, not even a fucking car.
back to their
Wow.
home countries by the U.S. But tonight, this has become a political battle too. Today, Republican Governor Greg Abbott
See?
on the ground.
The Biden administration believes that they can process those remaining migrants by the end of the week. Do you believe that?
They have shown no
Look at
capability.
them people. And I told you, this guy is just an actor. All of them is. They're playing a role on the world stage. You see the star on him? That to show you is one of them. They represent the devil working mind games on the people.
of being able to process all of these migrants by the end of this week. The only thing that they've shown is an incapability of dealing with this crisis.
On Capitol Hill, Republican senators pressing the
them
Secretary
people.
of Homeland
All
Security.
bullshit.
How many people have been returned?
Wow, look at this
How many
shit.
people are being detained? How many people have been dispersed to all points around America?
Watch this.
Senator, I would be pleased to provide you with
See?
that data.
I
Watch
want
this.
them now.
Wow, you
Why don't
see,
you have
this is how they do it, people, and make heroes out of this fake shit. It's not real. Nobody can tell me shit. This is crap for the dumb masses. Entertainment in the pandemic.
information now?
Senator, I do not have that.
Look at
And tonight,
this.
amid
Look at
questions
this.
over
Look
I
at
do
this
not
right
have
here.
that.
Look at this right here, people. He just pointing and say, go. What happened right here? The people still gonna walk past him. It is bullshit. They have no weapon. How the people gonna listen to them? Because they are an arse? Get
amid
out of here.
questions
This
over
is
images
trash.
the White House called
This is
horrific.
bullshit.
DHS
Where
now
they gonna
launching an
run to?
investigation into these images, showing Border
is
Patrol
bullshit.
agents on horses confronting
bullshit,
migrants
people.
as they enter
It's
Texas from
bullshit.
Mexico. Tonight, President Biden reacting to those chaotic scenes.
Look at this fucking faker right here. You see how he move? I already told you it's not a real human. I don't care what you say. It's not a real
Representing
human.
Border Patrol agents
Look at
saying
this.
that's their training.
David,
That's
sources
their
tell us
training.
agents are still patrolling this border on horseback like they've always done.
See?
But DHS says it right now has agency monitors on the ground to make sure those policies are being followed.
It's nothing but bullshit, as you could see. That's the fence they built and call it a wall. As you could see him right there with his eyes closed. All fakers bring you fakery on TV.
Crisis. And the big headline
Crisis.
tonight, busloads of Haitian
Watch
refugees
this.
are now being sent here to
See
Houston
that,
from
people?
Del
So they pick them up in a bus and send them all the way to Houston from Del Rio. You believe that, people? What is they doing? It is bullshit for the dumb people.
Rio. In
Just
fact,
a
we
show.
are expecting another bus to arrive at any minute
Where
now.
you gonna put 'em?
Also today, Governor Greg Abbott traveled to Del Rio, where thousands of Haitians still remain. Our Robert Arnold live in Del Rio tonight with the very latest
Take
on the
a look
governor's
at that
visit.
shit, people.
Robert?
How did they get there?
Governor Greg Abbott says hundreds of state troopers and National Guard troops are stationed along the border to try to deter migrants from continuing to cross into this part of Texas as it stands
And
now.
where they going? Because I already told you, people. I don't know, man. Well, you tell the people that, you know, and even when Joe Biden was so-called running for president, all he telling the people is, yes, America is the greatest nation and come on in and da-da-da-da. But he never addressed the homeless situation in America in his own fucking yard. Do you believe that, people? I don't know if you're showing the people abroad a different fucking show that you're showing us, but we seen everything that's going on right here. It's no peaches and creams. I mean, people homeless and running to America, you think they're going to give you a home? I don't understand, man. What do you mean? You think you're not going to die in America? All bullshit they give the masses. Like I don't tell you, it's the Babylon system, and that's why the people is erupt. This is how they do
The
it
governor
to end the
estimates at
world.
least 8,600 migrants, many from Haiti, are camped
Yes.
out underneath
Yes,
the international
many from
bridge in Del
80s.
Rio.
Bullshit.
What the world is witnessing now is the
See?
open border policies that are being utilized by
You
the
hear that? Open border policies been utilized. You believe them? Open border. It is crap, people. Wake your ass up.
Governor Greg Abbott says the Biden
Star.
administration has failed to get a handle on this
Of
crisis
course,
and
because
adds
it's politics.
the sight of immigrants being released
Look at
into the
them
U.S.
people. It's
after being
bullshit.
caught crossing the border is
Wow.
fueling what is happening in Del Rio.
Wow. Well, I remember one time the Asian people came into Miami. They just come in on some boats. And they was thinking that once they touch the land, they're free. Just like the so-called, you know, Cubans. Because if the Cubans take a boat and come to America, once they make it on land, America gonna give them Social Security, you know, passport and everything, and make them American citizens. Even pay their bills. Yes, people. For the Cubans. The 80 people one time did that same shit. They run into the streets of Miami and because they feel like once they touch the turf, come off water and go on land, they can't get deported and they go be all right. But no, they just round them all up. While they're running in the streets celebrating, they just roll them all up. Every single one of them and put them back on the first thing smoking back to 80. You believe that? So you want to tell me that these people never heard about it? Wow, I told you people. It's just a show they're giving the masses.
Which includes
That's it.
thousands
There
of
you go.
Haitian immigrants crossing the border and overwhelming Border Patrol
Bullshit,
agents.
people.
It attracts
Bullshit.
people from across the entire globe, including people
Bullshit.
coming from more than 150 different countries.
Bullshit,
President
people.
Biden's administration announced
Bullshit.
plans to expel thousands of Haitian immigrants from the United
First of all, they give you a virus so-called COVID-19. When you run into America so-called that got the most cases in the whole wide world put together. Do you know that? America alone can tap all of the countries and put together with the cases of the virus. They have over 40 million cases. Do you know that? So why would you run from your country to come in America and you believe in the fucking virus and everything? It makes no sense. Just a show for the masses. And there you go. Just like they give you with Afghanistan, people traveling in plane like this right here, cargo plane, just standing up in there. You believe it? It is a hoax, people. 100%. You believe all of these people that going in the back of this shit right here gonna be able to strap down? You gotta be kidding me. It's just a hoax, people. I'm gone.